Start with our coach's pregame questions. Bama, what do you got?
Um, so, Coach Talley, we've seen recently these weeks that your D line and O line have really been succeeding against any team you came across. What's your game plan to keep that going against Smoky Mountain?
Yeah, just gotta win the line of scrimmage. That's the biggest part of the game. I think winning the line of scrimmage, is the key to winning the game. If you lose the line of scrimmage, you got no chance in this league, and especially against a team as hard fought as this. If we don't win that line of scrimmage, I don't think we win this game.
Huntsman, do you have anything to ask?
How did you
Allie,
prepare going into this heated rivalry matchup this week?
Just keep the feelings in the locker room. Get on the field. Treat this game like it's in our game. We want to beat them. They want to beat us. We hate them. They hate us. It's a rivalry, so it's going to be definitely going to be a hostile environment. I hope our fans come out, and I hope that we can string this one out.
And Atlanta fan, ditto back to you on that question.
Yeah, exactly what he said. Just keep your feelings in the locker room. Don't get too physical after the play and cost us crucial yards on penalties and all that.
Atlanta fan, I just want to ask about your last game against Kentucky State. How are you going to stop all those mistakes that you had in that last game and just try to be a better team today against this good Magnolia State team?
Definitely kind of take into account the adjustments I made over the last few weeks, because Kentucky State's a really good team, and there were definitely mistakes I made and lessons that I learned from that game to improve the team over the season.
Thank you.
All right, well,
pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football moved away.
Yes, they're out there. Magnolia State, where there were maybe 5 fans in attendance.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
I hope they have some good donors, because they are dang sure not making anything on the team.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Strickland seems to have lots of contracts with different teams in this league.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Getting some heat.
And
moving, keeping the eyes.
he's gonna run. Oh,
He's gonna get first down and more. And
this senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a
almost
first down for his
midfield.
team.
that was a gain of 17.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47.
I don't know, I think
on first and 10.
the bad reads on offense is probably one of the biggest things you gotta highlight against this team.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, the running
I think you dominate the run game in this position.
down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down.
I will say I do.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give
More, actually.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his
Pass here and
Takes an easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I believe we saw the same thing where you're just talking about the bad reads by the quarterback and decisions that shouldn't have been made.
games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try.
Play action, he rolls out. Is he gonna run?
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Field goal unit should come out.
Third down is so difficult for quarterbacks because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks.
I think, let's see what happens. Oh my.
You haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes the
That's just horrendous.
That's why I was saying that they're lows at kicking this year.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
This is going to be a first down and a gain of 11.
Again, the offensive line, like, it's unstoppable.
I don't know what they're feeding these kids in Jasper, Alabama, but it's a lot of quarterback.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They're stronger than any other team they play.
To the ground, he's got it again.
And it's only going to get 2 yards.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
One of the better QBs in the league so far with decision making, being one of the least likely to turn
the
it over.
RPO
That was a
fire
terrible
complete to the
stop.
left.
You're
And with that
major.
stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter.
Also, no one pay attention to the conference break on the game. Incorrect.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Flag.
And that's going to be up for a first down.
Flag.
Man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
There's a reason third down is called the money. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games.
I guess
Being able to run the football.
Yeah, you're mocking like.
And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
open,
explosive
he doesn't
play
take,
waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Better.
On second down, they'll take to the
Okay.
air.
To the drag route.
He's right on target.
Down.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the
Good
first
play there.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there
Now, I don't know
because he
if
gave
you
the
saw it
receiver
or not,
time
on
to
that
work
play
all the
before
way
that, he had a
across the
touchdown
field
to
on the
tie it.
drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get
I was not looking at the play at that moment.
From the 25 here on first down.
See.
First
Hand
down
off
from
from the
25,
gun.
and that's got to be a gain all the way up to the
And excellent
12-yard
vision to
line.
find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first
Now,
down.
the red zone where most of the BAC
Looking to
teams
move
have
it through
struggled
the
with
air.
the most interceptions in these tight
Flush
windows.
down.
Person rolls out is going to take it himself and
Protect the
slides.
merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
That was a good decision.
Hey, it's a
to make
heads-up
on
play
there.
right
I
there.
don't
Listen,
think you
you're
should
trying to
have
scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out.
Morrison
of
also
bounds.
took a
Just
bad
get
hit
yourself
on
down
the play.
ground, get what you can get and live to play another day.
You're gonna come out in the empty
He's
set.
looking to throw.
He's not going to.
They're
He's
bringing
going down.
Not throwing it
That's
to
a fumble.
X and he fumbles.
It's loose. They recover their
A
own
huge
fumble.
opportunity missed by
Somehow.
swinging out safe
Who
to
knows
hop on
how
the
they got
fumble,
that
but
thing
now it's
back.
3rd and 15
The
from
ball security doesn't
17.
just apply to running
I think
backs
he
and
may have had that
receivers.
slant route.
He's got to keep 2 hands
That's
down
why
on
I
the
said
ball
he's
as
gonna
well.
fire
They're
it,
very
and
lucky
you
after
can't
that
throw it.
fumble that the offense jumped on.
I thought he was definitely going to hit that slant route, but he did not.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking
Third and
to throw, and he needs a
15.
bunch.
You got to throw it to the running back
Spits
Over
it
the
out.
middle, incomplete.
Serious arm
Now,
strength on
Magnolia
that
State
third
has
down
also
pass,
had
but it's
field goal
incomplete.
all season.
Nice job by the defense.
I think we
there,
could probably
mixing up
say
their work
everyone
there. Third and long and field goal
has had
range.
that.
They go zone
Let's see what we
coverage,
get
so
here.
Everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're
And
able
he's
to
gonna
break
miss
it on
it.
the ball, force
And
the incompletion.
wait. Oh, he does.
He's gonna miss it, though. We stay at 0-0.
And after the miss, guys, the score stays right
Wow.
where it is. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
I'd like to say I didn't expect this, but
Power football with the
And
run.
he's gonna get
oh,
wide
Makes a
open hole.
tackle and he's got room. He's
Down to the
run out of bounds on a
36-yard
big play
line.
on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Also, to
Play
add to
there.
my comment, yes, most of the league has struggled with field goals, but there are 3.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36.
and that is
He wants to throw.
wide open, man.
He'll blow
Oh,
it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
From the
another
gun, the
run.
ground game.
Can you get past?
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle.
I'd like to add that Kentucky State leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Interesting stat line.
Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Did you hear me say that?
On third down, he'll try to
Okay, I couldn't tell.
Fires to the tight end.
I was ready.
And he's not
Yeah.
going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting out
It looks like Smoky Mountain is going to punt the ball back to Magnolia State.
And that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And they'll get him down.
It does. It is looking like that.
27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on first
And
down.
Triangle wide open.
Oh.
That's gonna be a
One
touchdown.
deep down the left side.
he caught.
Dive to haul that
Got
one in.
45 seconds. They need to hurry it up here.
Play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10.
Magnolia State paid off.
He's looking to throw.
You gotta get off the man. He's got another
He's
man
not
deep.
afraid to go deep.
Oh no.
Incomplete. Picked
The
off.
end zone man is picked off.
You know, I like the
Put way too
decision
much
by
air
the
on that
quarterback
ball.
in
That
terms
ball's
of
gonna
where
be
he was
down.
going with the ball. Just don't
What a
like the accuracy.
mistake.
That was not good location.
Yeah,
on the
it-
field.
By the
Pulled
receiver.
away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
He put too much air on it.
The give to the back.
This is a wide open lane. He's
On the
gonna
move
get
at the
15 yards off that.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with
I think
that
our
15-yard
halftime
pickup.
spread might
The
change
offense will have to use its
after
first
what
run
we've
out of
seen
the half.
already.
I think this is turning into
He's
a
going to
pick 'em game.
pass. Got his man on the line.
And
They make the stop
second
right
and-
there. Good pickup is still short of the first down. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's
and I
looking
believe
to
the
throw.
clock might just run out on
Got
them.
the play ball up.
A fumble.
It's out.
It's not
look
fourth
what
down.
I
You
found.
can't
The
advance
offense
it.
keeps it.
On a fumble, if it's not fourth down, the only player that can advance the ball is the one that fumbled.
We played 2 quarters.
And I believe
here.
they just take it into half.
Halftime
I
update.
am shocked by that decision. I would have at least taken one shot downfield.
Not sure what their intentions are in doing that.
I don't know, Brody. What would you do in that situation? Would you
We're
let
all
the
locked
clock
up here in the
run, or would
third
you
quarter as
just
he's
tie
set to
it?
kick it away.
I think, first of all, they already took too much time off the clock with their first few plays.
The ball
And I think that was probably their intention from the start of the drive. But I probably would have.
30 seconds on that clock. If you start with 3 timeouts, I would have at least tried to make it get downfield.
I would have probably tried to have taken a field goal attempt if I could have. or at least try to get down the field and get a field goal, but it doesn't look like they're gonna do that. And
That's a huge
first
game
down.
after the 41.
But he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the
Yet another event of their offensive line just
the receiver right behind the offensive line,
destroying the defensive line.
He's able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed.
And that might have been accidental.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to
Don't believe it was an intentional play.
Physicality, using your pads, running through them.
From what I'm seeing.
Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feel his footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's got square for a touchdown, but he doesn't hit
Here's to the
him.
big fella.
Wow.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally dragged him
Yeah,
down.
that was.
They pick up the first down on the
mental
drive.
mistake.
I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex.
Another
than
wide
what it
open
looks like,
touchdown.
because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field.
It wasn't
If it's
like
zone,
he was
he's got to
being
sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on
Went
the
off the
same
middle, and
page.
he's gonna get the first down. Wait.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's got to throw the RPO.
Reads it, fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Another run, not getting it.
But stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Now, this is the 4-down territory.
This third down play more than manageable from the 20.
Third down and 1 in the I form. Gets it.
This is turning out to be a very good defensive battle for Auburn again here. For the first playing of the battle.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they
I
are
believe it's
on
the
move with
Appalachian
first and
Showdown.
10.
That would be more suggestive.
And off from the
Oh.
shotgun.
That's a touchdown.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys.
I don't know. It's hard to tell right now.
Check this out. Buffalo.
They can't get anything going on the offensive side of the football, and it's kind of a concern going into these next games for them. In these recent weeks, it's continuing to happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
How's the run? He's going to take it out the middle.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The give to the tailback.
Ooh, that would have been a hit on the Jet Street. That would have been a huge game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Coming after him.
And, wow.
The quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the
Wow.
stop.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start and get something together here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it.
And
he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
yeah, it's just I have no clue what they're doing with the quarterback runs. It's not really working, and they're still. I don't know.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short.
Return what?
It's a horrible punt, but somehow winds up.
Not quite sure how. I looked like the ball bounced, but he still fair caught it.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Same way if you muffed it.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game.
Who knows?
We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
I think one more.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
He's got a screen, and that's
going to try to pop one on the screen.
Pretty much.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them to
I think we can probably go ahead and lock in a Magnolia State victory.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I do right now to make sure we win this one?
That'll do it there. That's the game.
Stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing.
I think the Smoky Mountain team is like so much talent, but just they're not showing it in these recent weeks.
Touchdown. They extend this
And that'll do it there. That's pretty much it.
You make it 2 wins in a row.
Really nice job working the route and getting yourself open.
What are our thoughts of this game so far?
Get out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up. And
I don't think there's any competition in that category right now.
But for as good as they are in the trenches, their record is not sure.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
They'll move up to a even 500 on the record.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
And that's going to be a good play.
Turns it on in midfield. And he goes out of bounds, but finally
Spencer Strickland, the 16th on the play.
This offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
He's back to throw on second down. Gets it out fast. They're able to get
It could be 14-7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in
at this point.
all of the time, and they could use one here. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They're going to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in.
Oh, yeah.
Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there.
I do hate it for the Smoky Mountain team, but it was just not. It's not been their day, or weeks. It's not been really anything for them recently.
At this rate, though, they won't even make a bowl game this year, though.
Yeah, I don't think they go bowl eligible. He's just gonna go down. It's disappointing to see at the moment.
They've shown flashes of great. They just haven't been on.
He's looking for a man on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, and certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. They're trying to get to it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
It's sound loud, actually.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are.
Wait, what did I don't even know what I just watched, frankly.
Listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back involved. And now we got a
amazing
one-possession game.
Wow.
We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stop? Now the defense has to come up.
Well, the partner, I'm gonna have to leave you here to finish post game. I'm gonna have to go here. All right. I can tell them that I congratulate Magnolia State. All right. Appreciate it. Have a good one. See you, everyone.
With the last final third.
From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running behind that left side. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
He leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
And they are not going to get the first down.
Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down.
you're going to take a
He
shot,
wants to throw. Trying to
roll
get
out.
to it.
Passes
Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield.
He's going to find.
He chucks one out to the right.
And it's going to be incomplete. That's the game.
Ball's incomplete, and that's the ball game. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.
Oh, can you hear me, Mason?
I can hear you.
Sad way to go down, man. I really thought on that last play when it got tipped up, the receiver in the back end was going to be able to catch it.
Yeah, I did too. And, I mean, just a great fight from the team, I feel like. You know, down by 14, you got like a minute and a half left. You're approaching the 2-minute warning, and you managed to get the ball back and come one catch away from tying the ball game. Is insane.
Do you think this adds fuel to the rivalry for next season, knowing that you fell one play short?
It definitely does. I mean, he played a great game. We both played a great game, and the players left it out on the field, and they're going to do the same again next year.
Now, going into your next week matchup, I believe you go on the road to UATX. What are you going to do to solve your kicking woes and losing the line of scrimmage?
I don't know. I guess we'll work on that in practice, one. And two, I think the kicking woes definitely affected my opponent too, because those field goals in the first half that we both missed. I think the wind kind of picked up as we both were kicking it. So I don't know if that's really an issue on my end, or it's just like the environment and what it was.
And one more final question for you on the kicking part. If it comes down to, do I throw it here, or do I run it, or do I go for it, or do I kick a field goal in a very big situation in a game, do you think that's going to affect your decision-making on if you're going to kick it or go for it?
It really depends on, what the kicking has been like in that game specifically. Yeah.
And one final question that I know Bama had for you, Brody had. Why did you decide to punt it there on 4th and 3 instead of going for it, knowing that you haven't really been able to stop him really on offense except for those few picks that you had?
Yeah, I mean, you got to trust your defense. You got to put confidence in them. That way they'll have confidence down the road to continue to do what they've done lately.
Again, thank you for your time, Coach. You now dropped to 2-5 in the season. Do you think a bowl appearance is still possible, or do you think you just need to recuperate and get ready for next season?
I think I just need to focus on recruiting really and try to win any games and maybe play spoiler in a game or two, I feel like.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Coach Talley, the winning coach from Magnolia State University, you are now up on the floor, sir.
Hello.
How does it feel to win the first ever Battle of the Mountains showdown?
It feels great. Getting that rivalry win in the bag. Guys came out, played a hell of a game. Really, just fought to the whistle, and everything that we wanted to do in this game just really came together, and we really, I think we played the best game we've played all season.
Now, you won the battle in the trenches. What have you been doing these past few weeks to really get your O-line and D-line into that shape where they've just been dominating in every game they played in so far?
It's all about adjustments pre-snap. It's all about seeing the field, seeing the defense, seeing, okay, could this happen? If it could happen, might as well take the measure if it might happen. And I think that's really been kind of our big thing is, we've really made it to where Delmar, he doesn't even have to leave the pocket. He can sit in the pocket for hopefully as long as he wants. And when he feels comfortable, he can sling it. and that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted for him.
Now, as the same question I asked Coach Mason over there, what do you think has been the issue with your kicker so far this year? He's missed a couple of kicks that could have made differences in games, specifically like the UTX game. If he had made that kick in that game, you'd go into overtime in that game. What do you think you should do better, or what do you think you should change in your kicking scheme?
Yeah, he's a young kid, senior, but still got a lot to learn. But it has hurt us, the kicking game. It could have hurt us today bad. We came one play away from potentially losing that game. We kicked that field goal later in the game, make it. We don't have to worry about that. But at the end of the day, we won, so it doesn't matter. But still, that could affect us bad. And really, maybe we just have to line the ball better on third down if we're planning on kicking a field goal, or maybe we should have to be more aggressive on fourth down. Maybe go for it in some situations we wouldn't usually go for it in.
Also, on that touchdown that Smoky Mountain State had, what were your thoughts on that? Because I know up in the broadcasting booth, we didn't think that was a complete catch. So tell us what went through your mind on that.
I think it was a catch, a hell of a catch. He just, placed the ball perfectly. Guy dragged the toes. You only need 1 foot in college, so I think he had it personally. Hell of a play, but just really on our defense, we kind of clamped it up. We were bringing in the pressure, but in process of bringing in that pressure, we kind of left the outsides open, which is something we haven't really been doing this year. We've been trying to seal that outside shut, force offenses to go down the interior of our offense, but it didn't happen on that play. We gave a touchdown. Definitely something we need to work on for next week.
All right, thank you, Coach. And one more thing. You have 2 bye weeks coming up before you return to conference play against Fort Stockton. What are you going to do in those 2 free times?
Definitely could figure out a lot of things. Practice. Hard work never stops. We're gonna be practicing a lot during those 2 weeks. Get these guys ready. Because we got a couple tough opponents coming out of those byes. Guys like Fort Stockton. Record doesn't show it, but they're guys that can upset people. We've seen that. They've come close a time or two, but we can't overlook them. We just gotta. Our mind is on them right now, and we need to just be ready to come into that game, or we will be upset in that game.
All right. Well, congratulations on winning your first ever Mountain Showdown. I wish your team the best of luck throughout here. I know your final games going record are Fort Stockton, Kentucky State, Eastern Oklahoma.